This video is about the essential sugars, acids and fats that we need. These concepts may sound negative, but this is not. They are of the utmost importance to a properly functioning body. With essential, we mean that the body can't create any of these substances on its own, and that they will have to be consumed in your diet. We shall examine all three categories in closer detail: sugars, amino acids and fats. We will discuss their function in keeping the body up and running and in which foods they are present. Essential sugars are important as they enable the cells to communicate with each other to make sure your body retains the maximum benefits from them. They also support the immune system, and the frequency that you may become ill is reduced significantly. They also promote digestion, improve memory and enhance endurance. Finally, essential sugars contribute to the firmness of tissue and help slow down the aging process. There are 9 essential sugars. Of these 9, we normally ingest 2 types in excess amounts. These 2 are glucose and galactose. You will see that the other 7 types of sugar are not so obvious. Mannose, among others, is in a variety of beans. Xylose, among others, in raspberries and other fruits. Fructose, which is especially high in shiitake mushrooms. And acetyl-glucosamine in shrimp and other shellfish. And acetyl-galactosamine in copious amounts in beef products. Neurominic acid in eggs, and arabinogalacticin, among others, in coconuts. Odds are that you consume less of these sugars than you should. Knowing that these facts are important, you can include them in your diet. Acids are necessary, as they are a helpful base to substances that are important to our digestion. For instance, acids support the hormone noradrenaline. When you do not have enough of this hormone in your body, you feel depressed, tired and unmotivated. The amino acids also support several neurotransmitters. A good example is serotonin. Serotonin is also known as the feel-good substance and regulates your self-confidence and other things. The 8 essential amino acids are phenylalanine, found in nuts, mainly in almonds; isoleucine, found in shellfish; leucine, found in green vegetables; lysine, found in eggs; methionine, which is present in fish; threonine, which can be found in abundance in seeds; tryptophan in bananas; and valine, found in cashew nuts. As a vegetarian or vegan, there is no need for alarm. In products such as quinoa, you can find all the aforementioned amino acids. In short, real power food. Vegetarians or people who do not drink milk don't have to have a shortage of amino acids at all. Fortunately, most people consume enough essential amino acids when they have a varied diet. Fats make your body function normally. They are important to keep the immune system up and to keep the brain and digestive tract in good shape. They are anti-inflammatory. They temper the chronic, low-grade inflammations in the body. There is usually a moderate amount of inflammation hidden in the connective tissue. You do not notice this until you become ill, because your immune system has become less potent. There are 2 essential fats. Alpha-linoleic acid, common in linseed oil. It is possible that you do not ingest enough of this fat in your normal dietary regimens. Linoleic acid, found in sunflower oil, is usually consumed in excess amounts. The average person receives 25 times the normal dose. These 2 fats are both converted in our body. Our body converts alpha-linoleic acid into omega-3 fats. These fats can also be found in fatty fish, such as mackerel, salmon, sardines and eel. These foods contain omega-3 fats already, which do not need to be converted by the body. A deficiency of omega-3 fats can lead to depression, a reduction in intelligence, chronic inflammation, cardiovascular diseases, and/or rheumatic issues. because the food industry mostly makes use of soybeans that are rich in omega-6. Linoleic acid is a fat we often consume too much of. Another source of omega-6 is the sunflower oil, commonly used in deep fryers. It is a substance the body can't make on its own, making it essential. However, it is found in abundance in the Western world. Too much omega-6 is bad for your health as it can contribute to low-grade inflammations in the body, making the immune system more vulnerable. It is important to keep an eye on the proportions of food in which you find essential fats. The ideal proportions of linoleic acid to alpha-linoleic acid is 1:3. However, most people have a deficiency of omega-3 fats and, as mentioned, a large surplus of omega-6 fats. Because omega-3 fats are in food that we do not consume normally, we end up not getting enough of them. However, a deficiency can also be brought forth from ingesting too much saturated fats, trans fats and omega-6 fats. The ideal proportion is overlooked. It's wise to keep an eye on this. Let's talk about fats now. There are various types of fats in our food. They are saturated fats, for instance in butter. Sometimes people think that they are bad by definition, but that's not the case, provided you ingest them in moderation. Trans fats in hardened oils, such as your deep fried foods, are bad for your health, and you can find them mostly in pastry and pretzels. It is best to avoid these fats as much as possible. Unsaturated fats, these consist of monounsaturated fats and polyunsaturated fats. Polyunsaturated fats consist of omega-3 fats, which can be found in mackerel, and omega-6 fats found in sunflower oil. Monounsaturated fats are omega-9 fats, which can be found in avocados. Omega-6 fats contribute to inflammations in our body. Omega-3 and 9 fats are very good for your health. They help you fight cancer and other degenerative diseases. It is important to make sure that you consume enough of these. And finally, there is coconut oil. For the past few years, it's an upcoming trend to use coconut oil to fry your food. In spite of this being a saturated fat, it is very healthy to fry your food in. We can conclude that it is mostly a matter of finding the right balance when you eat essential sugars, acids and fats. Without us being aware, we receive a large surplus of some types. For instance, think about glucose for sugars and linoleic acid for fats. Knowing what to eat is important in order to balance the essential sugars, acids and fats in your diet. After all, they ensure that your body will function properly. It is therefore wise to research the fats that are in the food that you eat. Those snacks and cookies may be delicious, but they are bad for your health. But don't lose hope. That buttered croissant on a Sunday morning is fine, as long as it does not turn into a daily habit.